Hello everyone, we're back after a short break, and as my friend Ratik had just stopped us on a nice note, I'm back with Guruji. Namaste.
Namaste, namaste. Good, dear.
So as Ratik had just started us off with the topic on breaks, Guruji, what do you think if people overexert themselves mentally or physically? What do you think? What do you say is an adequate break, like short break or long break? What do you think?
See, break is all in your mind. It's not about physical. You may be in the intents of activity, but if you do not know how to manage it, what will happen? You get exhausted. So you can be in the best of activity and you can still be in tranquility. So it's not about short break or long break. You can always be in that beautiful state. If you see a human being, when we were all small, our mind was tranquil and body was active. Even for a fraction of a second, we don't sit quiet. We are moving. All the circus. But we were laughing, we were smiling. Why? Your mind was tranquil and the body was active. Today what has happened? There's a shift that has happened. Your mind is all the time active and body wants to be tranquil. So what happened? Imbalance sets in.
Vice versa now.
So once you understand where you stand, then you will understand to balance your systems. So it's not about short break or long break. Learning to understand about you and your mind is the best of knowledge. See, for example, I buy a mobile. I get an instructor's manual to how to use the mobile. But hardly we use it because we know how to put the chip, we know how to charge, and do everything. But there are certain situations where you feel, oh, I do not know how to operate this, how to do this. Then you either ask your friends or your parents or your mechanic who knows about it. Likewise, the instructor's manual of a human being is his own mind. We are not taught about this in our life. We are not taught. No school teaches us about my mind. We are all working towards gaining more and more knowledge on a professional front rather than understanding ourselves. So, when you're not able to manage our life, how much ever breaks you have, whether it's short or long, it doesn't make sense. So, learning to understand the mind should be your prerogative, your objective. That will help you to succeed in life.
So, Guruji, do you think that anyone who does not have a work-life balance, even like the top of the top people, the most successful people, do you think they're unqualified or underqualified for the position, even if they don't have a work-life balance?
It's not about qualification, it's how well they perform. There's a vast difference between common sense and professional sense. I may be in the best of profession, but if I don't have the common sense, I may fight with everyone. I may be getting all the recognition, certification, recognition in so many things, but in the house there's a divorce going on. Why? Because there's no common sense. And a common sense person always can be helping others and himself better rather than just professional. So it's not about the competence in the job, it's about the competence of life.
So, Guruji, if people overexert themselves physically, what do you think? Like, let's in only the physical prospect. What do you think is an adequate break? What do you think you should do in order so you can recover physically properly? Not all, like, put aside the mental prospect, only physically.
See, physical is, for example, I take you and I give you something in your hand. It's just about 100 grams. You can have it in your mind or in your hand for 2 minutes, nothing will happen. The same 100 grams, can you keep it for half a day? Did I change the weight of this? No. As I explained to you, we are made up of two components. One is infinite and one is finite. What is infinite? Our desires are infinite. We want to do 100 things with a finite body. So you are trying to reach the infinite with the finite. Unless and until you have the knowledge about it, you cannot bring in a balance.
So, next question I've got for you. So, this is a bit of a personal question. So, from your personal perspective, what do you think that, or what have you done in your personal life? What breaks have you taken that has helped you personally, like in your day-to-day life?
In my day-to-day life, if you observe, most of the day, because yesterday is already dead, tomorrow is not born. But from morning till night, you have all the freedom to do what you want. So whenever you are working in your day-to-day life, awareness and alertness and persistent effort during the day will be your success for tomorrow. So every day, I always ensure to see that everything is fine, and where I don't feel fine, I introspect about it, and I'm more and more aware and alert how to balance the system. So that's why the crux of success is awareness and alertness.
So, Guruji, so if, let's say, I have a test tomorrow. So, if you're too worried about tomorrow, like the next day, do you think your current day is ruined because you're too worried about the following day?
See, first of all, why are you worried? Because you didn't take care of it in time. If you have studied well and if you have done your day-to-day work in the best possible manner, there's no tension. So that means there's lapses in what you are doing.
So, since most people don't enjoy working, I mean, personally, I don't like going to school every day. So, they begin to take unnecessary breaks, like, you take a break from like a sick leave, but you're not really sick. So, how do you prevent that and you can maximize your efficiency?
See, when we talk about others, we don't know or we don't have any idea what is going on in their head.
Yeah.
So we are not here to judge others. We cannot, because every person has their own reasons. So leave it to them, no? We are not here to decide about others.
Definitely.
I can only change my attitude, my approach, my perception of any person around me. I cannot change them. That's the truth of nature.
So, Guruji, how would you change the perspective of the people around you, like in order so they can change their perspective on what they work and how they work, and maximize their efficiency?
Living in the knowledge. Yeah. For example, today, a parent cannot tell his child, don't smoke when he is smoking. How you do, what you do is what the child learns, not what you say. So you live in the knowledge, automatically they will follow. You don't have to change anyone. Yeah, that's the truth.
So, the last question I have prepared for you is not from time frame. So, how long should your break be, and how long should your work be, so that it's balanced? Like from your personal perspective, like in your first point of view.
For example, if you are a person who's working, first of all, for him to take a break, he should be financially stabilized. If he doesn't have money and if he doesn't work, there's no balance. And even in his breaks, he will not be comfortable. So, if you're having the money and you want to take a break, fine, go ahead. But if you don't have, then how much of a break you have, you will not enjoy anything. So, stability of life, the basic foundation. For example, what is this foundation? Your body is your foundation of life. If your body is not well, how much breaks I give you, will you enjoy? No. So your body is the foundation. Likewise, financial strength is the foundation for the body to sustain, maintain and retain. Then of course you can go for breaks and learn and enjoy and introspect. Yes, it's up to you.
So, Guruji, do you think, like, this is sort of a stupid question, but I feel this skipped my mind. Do you think breaks is a myth? Like, getting tired is a myth. Like, some people, they do the same amount of work, but then some people can keep on going, but some people need a break because they get tired way too quick. So, do you think, like, the way you look at things can change how you react to them?
See, first of all, we need to know, it's a very nice question. First of all, we need to know what is a human personality. A human personality is made up of 90% potential is in the subconsciousness. 10% is your conscious or intelligent mind. Yeah? But the beauty is 90% doesn't have a mind. Means it doesn't have an analytical, critical, judgmental mind. And it can register all the informations and datas without comprehending. And it's 90% having the potential. So when you do not use your intelligence to comprehend and put it into the subconscious, you collect all the datas and informations, what you hear, what you see, and you manifest all that into your life. So what is the food for intelligence is only knowledge. And what's the food for the mind is only emotions. So if you can understand and gain more and more knowledge on the subject or whichever subject, whether it's business, office, life, health, breath, the more you gain knowledge on the subject, you intelligently put it into the subconscious, it will manifest. Otherwise, any Tom, Dick and Harry says, and since you're intelligently not able to comprehend, you take that and you manifest all their unwanted things. That's why we become slaves of others unknowingly. So everyone goes on telling the same thing again and again. Your subconscious registers. And then you follow what they say. And then finally you say, I didn't know. Why? You didn't intelligently comprehend on the subject. You didn't understand. And you just follow what others say. That's why you need to know your personality can be achieving anything you want, provided you root it through your intelligence. And intelligence will not accept things just like that. It has three basic or specific medium. Anything that you see should be clear, specific to the point, and logical. Otherwise, your intelligence will never actually just turn off. And unwantedly, all the 90% potency of yours gathers all unwanted information. And you manifest and you suffer.
Yeah. Your decisions and everything. So, Guruji, do you think it's the capacity of the people, or is it like the decisions like we make? Like for example, let's say Ratvik and I want to be doctors. So Ratvik gets into a better school, so that makes my mentality and makes me take different decisions. So do you think that Ratvik has a higher capacity than me, or
don't compare? Introspect and try to work on yourself. And ask Ratvik what he can do, what you can do to support you. You understood? Instead of feeling anything like that, the more you support him, the more he'll support you. You also can evolve.
So we both learn from each other.
Knowledge is all about that. Knowledge is learning from anything and everything that comes in front of you. That's why you should be a seeker in life. Gain more knowledge in life rather than trying to he did it, I didn't get. The comparison is ignorance. The real essence of knowledge is learn from your ignorance and support others so they also support you. Correct? That is the true essence of intelligence.
So that's just my segment of the show. I'd like to pass it back to Rafiq. Thank you.
Thank you, Harib. It was fantastic being with you, and it was nice questions. I hope, and I don't hope, I can say this should be the objective of every child. Tomorrow, you should gain more and more knowledge on every field, not only just your job. And the more and more you understand about your mind, you will be successful and your family will be happy, the society will be happy, and you can contribute to the world for peace, health, happiness. That's it.
Thank you so much, Guruji, to you
You're welcome.
for taking time out of your day on a Sunday too. And I'd like to pass it back on to Rafiq.
Thank you. Thank you.